Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a review and test on this Auxito portable electric pump. For those of you who are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and show your support. I do content on my two GMC Envoys, Oldsmobile Aurora, Lincoln MKZ, and Tesla Model 3. So if you're interested in that, check it out. And if you want to purchase anything from Auxito, use my promo code, which is GMC Lincoln, and get 15% off any product in store. Link in the description below. Anyways, let's get on with the video. I bought this for $70 Canadian, which is pretty good I think. It's a 3-in-1 system, so you can do your tire inflation. There's also an LED work light, which also has a red SOS light, and it can be used to charge your devices. I reviewed many other products from Auxito, and one thing that I'm constantly impressed with is their quality, especially the boxes it comes in. These boxes are very sturdy and it just feels premium and it feels great in your hands. Let's take a look at the user's manual. You can pause the video and read it for yourself, but in the meantime I will tell you more about this pump. So this pump is meant for light duty purposes only. It has a built-in 7.4 volt lithium ion battery that is capable of running 23 minutes without shutting off. I also like how this uses a lithium ion battery compared to a lithium polymer, because a lot of other products use lithium polymer, and lithium polymer tends to swell up over time. The airflow rating on this is 25 liters per minute, which is incredible for a small device. There's also 5 preset modes, which includes a custom mode allowing you to pump anything from 2 to 150 psi. Just like any other electric pump, you can set the preset and it'll automatically shut off once it's reached the correct pressure. And it also has a overheating protection system, which will automatically shut off the pump if it overheats. This is one of those pumps that you want to keep in your vehicle at all times. It's really conveniently packaged, it doesn't take up too much space, it's just perfect. Let's continue with the unpacking. So this is the pump. It's a good size, not that heavy, and again, it's very good quality. It just doesn't feel cheap like many other products. For comparison purposes, it's basically the size of an iPhone 13 Pro Max, at least the length and width. Again, like I mentioned, it's very compact and it won't take up that much space. So this would be the perfect thing you would want to have in your vehicle for emergency situations. So let's see what else is in the box. We got all the accessories in here. There's a nice pouch to keep the pump and its accessories, which is convenient. The pouch is great if you're planning to store this in the vehicle, but for me personally, I'm going to be using this at home, so I'm going to be using the box. There's the air tube here, which is heat resistant with the rubber ring, so it's very durable for the long term. You also got a USB charging cable in here to charge the pump, and of course you have your 4 air needle valve adapters. Back to the pump. Like I mentioned many times, it's very well built. To turn it on, you gotta hold the power button for at least 3 seconds. And that's what you gotta do to turn it off as well. The flashlight is very bright. There are 3 modes. One is a solid, the other one is blinking, and the last mode is the SOS, and that will be in red. Before testing out the pump, I'm going to fully charge it as it's recommended to do so. So let's do that right now and then get straight to the testing. Let's plug it in. I wish this had a battery percentage level. Right now it's flashing the orange battery symbol, which means it's at 30 to 70%. Once this is fully charged, a solid green battery symbol will appear. While this is charging, let's get the air hose hooked up. Hooking up the air hose is very simple. You align the threads with the pump and twist it clockwise until it locks in place. Just like that. It took about an hour to fully charge this thing, so it's not that bad. Now it has a full charge. For demonstration purposes, I'm using my 1995 Oldsmobile Aurora as a test vehicle. The right rear tire has been lowered from 35 to 15 psi. So let's see how this pump does and how long it'll take to pump this tire. Let's turn on this pump by holding the center button for about 3 seconds. This button here will circulate through the different modes this has. I'm going to be using the car mode because that's the tire we're going to be inflating. I'm going to attach the air hose to the tire. It's a very straightforward process. So this vehicle requires 35 psi pressure. So I'm going to use the minus button and the plus button to set that, and once it's set, you just have to press the power button once for the pump to start. So I'll just demonstrate that right now. I'm going to fast forward as it finishes pumping, and I will let you know how long it took and the battery level. In the meantime, let me talk about some first impressions. My first impressions are very good. This pump is not that loud, at least compared to my other wired pumps I own, and it's running pretty cool, which I'm surprised because it's a very hot day outside. This does have a built-in fan, so it keeps things cool while it's running, and it's doing a good job at it, I think. The only thing that could have been better is the screen. On a bright day like today, it's very difficult to see what the screen is reading out, but nonetheless, everything is working as it should so far, and I'm very impressed at what this small thing is capable of. Finally, it's done pumping. It took about 8 minutes for this pump to pump from 13 psi to 35 psi, which is not that bad for what this product is because this is a light duty pump. My other wired electric pump will do it much faster, but it's large, cumbersome, and you have to deal with wires. So this is such a game changer for me, and it'll be for many other folks out there as well. I'd rather use this than my wired pump. I guess it's time for me to sell my wired pumps. As for battery, it's made it back to the orange symbol, which is to be expected. So the battery life isn't that bad either. Now I'm going to pump this soccer ball to 6 psi. The unit of measurements can be changed if you press and hold the mode selection buttons. I prefer to use the imperial system. So now I'm going to set the mode to the ball symbol, which should get the job done. I'm going to use the given needle air attachment to pump this soccer ball. So that took about 20 seconds. Very nice. Overall, I would highly recommend this product. Not only is this product convenient, it's very powerful for what it is, and it will get most jobs done. This is great for emergency situations, and I think you should have one in your vehicles at all times. That being said, if you're looking for something a little bit more heavy duty, you should check out Auxito A301 pump, which has a 11.1 volt battery and does 36 liters per minute. The A301 costs $100, but it's a bit larger and a bit faster for those of you who are looking for that extra performance. For the average person like me, this A301 model is perfect, especially at $70. You just can't go wrong. Hope you all enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Don't forget to use my promo code to receive 15% off any product on Auxito. See you all next time.